Howdy, 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 everyone. Welcome to Backyard Sports Center once again. This time we have Loba and the returning champion Florida Marlins going up head-to-head with Lilwaws and his classic Oakland Athletics. Both teams bringing back their teams from last season. They are both 2-0. And they're both really good players, of course. Waz won the the season 10 Constellation Championship. It got pretty far last year too, but only one will make it out. So there's your lineups for today, or at least there's the Expos lineup for you. Should be all fine and dandy. Let us know if you can hear everything and all that wonderful stuff. We're going to go ahead and start this party. I'm going to tell Loba to start playing. If I can pull up the here we go. And let's go ahead and play some baseball. Loba is getting his team all situated, as it were. Let's go ahead and take a look at the starting line. Let's go ahead and take a look at both of the lineups for these teams. Alright, we'll worry about the lineups later. It's hard to control two games at the same time, but we got this. Let us know who you think is going to win in the chat. Freak Show is the pitcher for Lilwaws and his Expos. Well, Henri Deschênes is the AI pitcher for the Expos. Jemina Winner is the leadoff batter for the Expos. Winner is going to ground this one. Winner is quite fast, and she'll make it to first base easily. Meanwhile, Lilwaws is playing some good defense on his side of the screen. Good pitching as well. He's got Freak Show, the character, not Freak Show, the player. Not to be confused with the Season 11 champion. Season 10 champion, excuse me. Or one of the Season 10 champions. That's a ground ball by Kathy Wolf. Look at all these Marlins players getting some grounders and getting some runs in. Jemina Winter's going to score from second. And we got a 1-0 game. Ooh, the ball goes past the catcher. And the runners advance to scoring position. Cheryl Reynolds up to bat. We got a runner on first on Lilwaws' game, but looks like Free Show got the strikeout on Cheryl Reynolds. And that'll give him 2 outs. Now Ruth Prout. Meanwhile, Cheryl Reynolds looking to hit some possible dingers. But it looks like she only wants to hit a line drive. Looks like a stolen base for the Marlins AI. That's a well-hit ball into left field. This one's going to be caught. But Ruth Prout's going to score from third. That's a sacrifice fly by Cheryl Reynolds. It's now 2-0. We got Alex Gonzalez, a solid defensive hitter and a solid contact hitter as well. Some decent speed. So Kathy Wolf is going to score from second. It's now 3-0. But the Expos are up to bat. Courtney Valentino. That's going to be a foul ball behind everyone. Gary Allen. He's going to do some line driving. He's going to look at strike one. Courtney Valentino's going to smack one into center field, running all the way over, but missing it in center field. Courtney Valentino's going to go all the way to third. That is a bad arm. Courtney Valentino might go all the way home. Let's see if she does. She will not. Well, she might have been able to get away with it with the way the pitcher and catcher both kind of hobbled over so that the home plate was unattended, but we got a runner on third for the Expos. Gary Allen is still at bat on Loba's side. It looks like there's a strikeout. Alex Gonzalez, though, with a stolen base. So we got still 3-0. That's a hit, but it looks like Courtney Valentino is not fast enough, and she's going to be caught in a pickle, sort of. She'll barely make it back into third base, but she is winded. So Henri Deschaines got to absolutely smack this one in order to tie it. And that's exactly what Waz is going to try and do. While Stephanie Morgan's up for the Marlins, Deschaines looks at ball one. Deschaines is also pitching. That's a ground ball right over to the third baseman. That'll end the inning for the top of the first on Loba's side of the game. Henri Deschaines still at bat for the Expos. George Coleman is the pitcher, the AI pitcher for the Marlins. Waz is not a fan of those high slow balls, but with 2 strikes, he's going to go to contact, and he's going to hit that one well into right field. It's caught. That's not enough for a sacrifice fly, because remember, Courtney Valentino is quite tired over there at third base. Let's try Rainbow Callahan this time. If you don't recognize some of these names, that's because this season, some of the past champions of the leagues have submitted their own custom characters. Rainbow Callahan is one of them. Freak Show is also one of them. He just submitted himself. And we got a almost double play, but 2 runners on for the Expos AI. Rainbow Callahan, of course, is another one of the characters. Jemina Winter is another character, or she's just a character found deep in the trenches of Backyard Sports. I didn't know, but I'm pretty sure Jemina Winter is a character. Angela Del Vecchio, who for some reason was put all the way in right field. She's got a bat, though. It's Ray Tran. It's going to go over Ray Tran's head, and some runs are going to score for the Expos AI. Or will it? Yes, it will. Not able to make that catch. A very sharp throw. Coleman allows another run. Rainbow Callahan at bat for both guys. Callahan's gonna smack this one, and Valentino should be able to make it home. And it is now a tie ball game, 1-1. As that 2-run hit for the Expos AI puts Loba's lead only up to 1. Remember, it's run differentials plus some, multipliers for the home team, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Freak Show, a good pitcher and a season 10 champion. Freak Show going to ground that one behind everyone. The Marlins are up in the top of the second. Roof Prout, a ground ball. Is that fair? No, it's not. But a runner is on first. You may notice that the screaming line drive and the undergrounder are available from the get-go. You only have one chance to use both of those. So once you use it, you cannot earn any more power-ups, but the AI can still earn power-ups. It's crazy. These new rules are insane. They're actually kind of fun, if you ask me. That's a ground ball by Freak Show. That might be a double play. No, they're all going to make it. Most of them are going to make it safely. One of them is going to be thrown out. So a close call for Freak Show. But Angela Delvecchio's coming up. She's got a power bat, and she's hoping to use it. 89 power off the top of my head as ball 1. All right, now we got Alex Gonzalez up for... Uh-oh, hold on. No, we're good. We're good. Hold on. There we go. We're back. All right, bases are loaded for Gary Allen. It's 5-2 now. It's got a 3-run... Oh, that one goes past the center fielder. That's going to be so many runs for the Marlins. Cheryl Reynolds coming home. Alex Gonzalez. Ooh! Almost tagged out, but the ball is bobbled by the third baseman. That's a good meatball for Angela, but it's fouled behind her. Ray Tran. Everyone's favorite, Ray Tran, is going to hit that one. Alex Gonzalez is going to score. It's going to be an RBI single for Ray Tran. It's now 6-1. Angela, line drive, foul. Stephanie Morgan's going to use a screaming line drive down the right field line. Angela Delvecchio is going to crush that one deep into left field. It's going to go over the fence. Yes, it will. A 3-run home run for Angela Delvecchio. It's 4-6. No, it's 4-7. The Stephanie Morgan line drive got another run in. Got Gary Allen in home. So it's only 4-7 now. Stephanie Morgan's going to do a stolen base. Try and go for the Nance Gambit, but catcher is not fooled. A high fastball, ball 1. A high fastball, ball 2. A slow ball, right down the middle. Coleman's going to ground that one. Everyone's just kind of hobbling around it. All right. Jemina Winner. Oh, fails to get the undergrounder working. Everyone retreats back to their respective bases on a failed hit and run attempt. And now Jemina Winner is going to have to try her absolute best to do it the hard way. Tony Gwynn dives on that ball and barely makes it safe at home, like by a hair. It was a force out too, so he had to step on the bag before they caught it. It's 10-2. It's 8-4 right now. Tony Gwynn is not going to hit a line drive as he's going to make it to first. No, he will not. It's still 4-0 right now. Loba making absolute work of Lilwaws' defense. Just groundering and line driving all over the place. Kathy Wolf going to opt for the line drive. Fouled behind everyone. Ground that one right in. Ooh, Delvecchio unable to pick it up, and everyone is safe. The bases are loaded for Loba. Gary Allen up, but it's the defense. Ooh, but Freak Show gets another strikeout. Fools him with that curveball. Cheryl Reynolds absolutely demolishes that one down the left field line. That is a grand slam for Cheryl Reynolds. It's 13-4. And it's only the second inning. And it's going to be the second inning for a little while as Alice Gonzalez steps on first base. And we got Gary Allen. Expo's still pitching right now. The good news is they have not allowed anything, and Freak Show has been absolutely fantastic on the mound for Lilwaws' Expos. Now we got Nicky Winston, and Nick Winston's looking to absolutely smash this one. IT making this about himself while also subscribing. This is his 11th month streak. Congratulations to Itanium for the 11-month streak, excuse me. Oh my goodness! Bounce off the head of the center fielder and into foul territory, but that is a fair ball. Angel Del Vecchio all the way out and left now. That is a double by Gary Allen. We got Ray Tran coming up now. And Matthew LaCruz coming up for the Expos. That is a sharp hit into center field. That's going to get past the center fielder. As Ray Tran's got a double and another RBI for certain. Now it's 15-4. Again, still the top of the second. This is sheer dominance right now for Loba and his returning champion Marlins. But meanwhile, Matthew LaCruz gonna pop that one. A little hit behind the head. Nope. Easy catch for the shortstop. Stephanie Morgan's on base. Ray Tran still on second. George Coleman's going to be up. Courtney Valentino up for the Expos, looking to extend the Expos lead from 4-0 to 6-0, but it is unsuccessful. Nicky Winston goes back to first. Coleman, a ground ball. That's a hit and run play. Doesn't look like it's going to be successful, and the AI Marlins finally get out of a jam. 14 runs in the top of the second for Loba and the Marlins. And George Coleman pitching quite well. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. Gonna keep on hurling that slow ball. Anna Goudreau up for the Expos. Right down the middle, down the left field line. That one's going to go over the fence for a home run. 6-0. That'll make it 7-0 because that's more than 5 runs. Every 5 runs, you get an extra run when you're the home team. So now it's 6-15. 7-15. Excuse me. Easy tag out for Steph Morgan. Henri Deschênes. The speedster Henri Deschênes. Also the absolute wallop of a bat, Henri Deschênes. Good offense, Henri Deschênes. A pitching change for the Marlins AI. Stephanie Morgan's going to pitch now. That's another strikeout for George Coleman. That's 4. That's fouled from Henri Deschênes. Now both teams are up to bat. That's a fly ball by Henri Deschênes. It's quite deep. I don't think it's going to be deep enough. But it is off of the head of the center fielder. Henri is going to go to 3. Henri will probably go home. No, he will not. He knows the arm of the shortstop. So he's going to stay where he's at. And Rainbow Callahan's going to try. Some more grounders from Marlins. Seems to work wonders as both runners are safe. I'm going to turn on the desktop audio. That way you can hear the game. Rainbow Callahan is the pitcher now for the AI Expos. Rainbow Callahan is also the batter for the player Expos. Kathy Wolf is up. They're going to try and do hit and runs here. Ooh, Stephanie Morgan with a nasty low fastball to end the Expos' bottom half of the second. We are back at the top of the third. Easy out at second. Runners at the corners now. Kathy Wolf, speedster she is, will probably steal here. Go for the Nans Gambino. That's exactly what's going to happen. A little bit of a miscommunication there out in center field is going to allow a hit. Cheryl Reynolds. No one is out there in center field. This could be trouble. And a runner scores. Kathy Wolf's going to go all the way from first to home. Cheryl Reynolds is going to go to third. She's going to stay at third with a 2 RBI triple. And Alex Gonzalez is going to return. Oh, what a catch by Henri Deschênes. Did you see that? It was a sharp line drive by George Coleman, but Henri Deschênes made the diving catch. Amazing play by Deschênes. It looks like a stolen base attempt from the AI Marlins is going to be successful. 17-7 right now. Loba and the Marlins versus Lilwaws and the Expos. Rainbow Callahan pitching for the AI Expos. Freak Show pitching for the Player Expos. That's his 4th strikeout. Gary Allen had a double and a single. Looks like a tag out there for the AI, for the Expos, and they're going to bat now in the bottom of the third. As a grounder. Cheryl Reynolds will probably score, unless that's an... Oh, they're going to try and get her at home, and they cannot. It's 18-7 now. The ball with a little weird bounce. Freak Show is going to make it to first with a single. Easy catch for the AI Expos there, and that's only a 3-run third inning. Well, the damage, you can argue, has already been done. The best we can see from Lilwaws now is a little bit more offense from Angela Del Vecchio, but this one's popped up. Might be a double play. Will be a double play. At the same time, George Coleman gets a strikeout. Now he has to face Henri Deschênes, who he gave up a hit to earlier. As a sharp line drive straight to Stephanie Morgan, out number 3. Henri Deschênes trying to fool everyone there with that hit down the left field line. Gary Allen knows his weaknesses, knows his strengths, and opts not to throw out Deschênes. That's a line drive down the right field line. It's going to be a base hit. Jemina Winter is going to get that one. Just throw it to first. Keep Henri Deschênes from scoring. With 1 out, they can get a double play and end this inning early without doing too much damage. Meanwhile, Freak Show continues to put on a pretty decent pitching performance. He's got 4 strikeouts. George Coleman has 5. Both doing fantastic. Ooh, just barely a ball with that fastball. Gonna go for a hook this time. Let's see what he does. This one's gonna be low for ball 2. Meanwhile, George Coleman got a little bit better stamina at the moment. Gonna fly ball by Nikki Winston. That's a strikeout for Freak Show, his 5th. Winner is unable to make the catch, and a run is gonna score for the AI Expos. It's gonna take his run count down to 17. Now 17-7. Expos making a pitching change. Now Angela Del Vecchio is going to take her place on the pitcher's mound. That is a shot by Angela Del Vecchio from the AI, and that is a 3-run home run. The score is now 7-14. So Angela Del Vecchio with home runs on both sides of the coin. George Coleman not fazed by it. Is going to throw out want to say that was Rainbow Callahan. I could be wrong. Tony Gwynn. He's got to swing and miss. No, swing and miss again. Gonna hit this one this time. Gonzalez, though. Easy play. Out number 3. Nicky Winston. Gonna try and smack this one. He has a single earlier today. That's a weak hit ball, but Winston's gonna chug his way all the way over to first base. Ooh, barely dropped, and Winston is safe at first. So, runner at first for Matthew LaCruz. This will be a great time, and this is going to be the perfect time for an undergrounder. You would argue it's probably the best of the 2 power-ups at hand, because you can still get an out. That is going to be no, it will not be a ground rule double, barely off the top of the wall. And so runners will be at first and second. So whoever's up now is going to have to send this one to the moon. And it's Courtney Valentino. Meanwhile, Marlins continue to do Marlin things, liners and grounders all over the place. Easy play for LaCruz. He's just going to grab that one and tag out the runner. Interesting move by Angelo Del Vecchio to throw the crazy ball. Freak Show comes back and saves her. That'll be out number 3. No runs there for the Marlins. It is 20-6 on his side, 6-0 on the Expos side, which makes the score 14-7. Valentino, 2-2 count. It's going to opt for the line drive to see if she can make better contact. That's exactly what's going to happen. Fly ball into deep left field. Is that one going to cross the fence? Yes, it will. It's 9-14. A stolen base attempt has been thwarted by the Marlins, but they are in deeper trouble now as it is 10-14. This game is closer than you think it is. But we all know Loba. He's just unfazed at this moment, I'm sure. Cheryl Reynolds has a home run, a triple, and a single. A double is needed for the cycle, but it looks like she's just going to get a little piece of that ball. Gwynn, unable to tag her, is going to let Cheryl onto first base with the leadoff single. Somewhere in the distance, Mello is grading papers and is like, today's going to be the good day, and I don't know why. It's simply because Courtney Valentino has kept the Expos in this game. Meanwhile, Henri Deschênes is going to watch a fastball for ball 1. Gary Allen, who has the potential to hit that ball out, going to watch two balls as Henri Deschênes just sends this one soaring into the night. And that's going to be another home run for the Expos. They are charging and chugging straight back into this game. It is now 13-15 now, as the Marlins have scored again. Ray Tran, who's had a really good day today. Freak Show's back on the mound on the AI. For the AI Expos, Morgan remains on the mound. Nope, Ray Tran's going to come in and pitch for the AI Marlins. Rainbow Callahan. They got an out at second. But runners are at the corners. That ball is going to get past everyone. That's going to be an easy run scored for the Marlins, as Alex Gonzalez is going to step on home with a smile. And that's 16 runs for the Marlins. Excuse me. Yes, 16 runs for the Marlins, 13 runs for the Expos. Morgan, a pop-up. Should be an easy play. 2 out. Rainbow Callahan. Gonna ground this one. That's gonna be a bloop. An easy catch for Ray Tran. 2-1 away. Freak Show is also gonna be a little bit of... It's gonna go for the grounders. That's a strike. 0-1. George Coleman. A little bit of a speedster, but... unable to throw out, unable to run out the play. Dude, when you're calling 2 games at the same time. It's quite the challenge. We got a single for the AI Expos. The player Expos are also still up. Oh boy, Henri Duchesne looking to... Ooh, a nice user double play by Loba as Henri Duchesne tried to go to third, but could not. This is a stellar defense from Loba. All right, Angelo Del Vecchio's back up for the player Expos. That's fouled away. Jemina Winner is up for the Loba and his Marlins. That should be an easy single because Jemina Winner is quite fast. Del Vecchio. Ruth Proud has gotten on base every single chance she's gotten. So this might be another single. It might not be. We'll find out. That's a grounder. And she's safe again. 6 singles for Ruth Proud. Fantastic. Yeah. We need to figure out a good way to call the simul streams for certain. It's definitely a 2-person job. Like 1 person on one game, 1 person on another probably. That's a foul ball. It'll be caught for out number 3. Gary Allen up for the AI Marlins. Kathy Wolf up for the user Marlins. Everyone is safe. This is an issue. This will be an issue for those AI Expos. And look who's coming up. It's Miss Cheryl Reynolds. And she, I think, is still going to use a line drive. No, she's going for the grounder. She's going to play small ball. Was that not supposed to be a grounder? Fly ball to center. Off of the head. And that's going to be a run scored. It's 17-13 now. The Expos have 1 more chance after this. It's really after this inning for the Loba and the Marlins. It's really just a matter of defense. The sluggish Angela Del Vecchio barely gets Ray Tran out at first. Then we got George Coleman up for the AI Marlins. The player Marlins have Alex Gonzalez up. Gonzalez also has a lot of singles, 4 of them to be exact. Maybe here's a 5th one. And it is going to be a 5th one, as the assembly line keeps on moving. A grounder for George Coleman. Duchesne, throw to first, out, number 3. And the Expos have their last chance at bat. Here's Tony Gwynn. They still have a screaming line drive. And Nikki Winston's up, and Nikki has a good bat. We know who else has a good bat? Gary Allen. Unfortunately, lines into center for a double play. Now that's a sentence I just said. But a run scores, and it is now 19-13. Ray Tran looking for a good ball to hit. That's a very good ball to hit. That's going to go past Del Vecchio. Going to go to La Cruz or whoever that is in left field. Probably Freak Show. And another run scores. Once again, Loba has 20 runs. This one's going to go off of the fence for Nick Winston. Winston's going to be safe at first. This will be a good chance with Matthew La Cruz up. Yep, he's going to use the screaming line drive. He's going to hit that one very far down the line. La Cruz nor Winston are fast, but it's the top of the lineup for the Expos now. And look who's up. Courtney Valentino. He's going to stick with the line drive. Loba finishing business for the Marlins as George Coleman continues to pitch very well. 6 strikeouts. Might be 8, actually. Yeah, it's fine. Valentino looking to do the hit and run style. George Coleman with another strikeout. And the Marlins almost have this in the bag. Wins the last hope for the AI Expos. That's a line drive off of the glove of Alex Gonzalez. Everyone, however, the rest of them are safe. And the Expos' last hope here is Ana Goudreau. That's a high hook for ball one. Gwyn's gonna swivel this one to George Coleman, throw it to first. It's gonna goof around and then eventually throw it to first, and the Marlins end with a 20-run run differential. So now we just got to see what the Expos can do. A line drive down the right field line. It is not caught, but is picked up and thrown to third for out number 3. So that means that Loba has won this game, as all the Marlins can do, as all the Expos can do now is play some defense. We're going to see how this game ends up. But that's your potential final score. The potential final score here is 20-13. A game that looked like it was over at the beginning of the there with a 13-run second inning from Loba and the Marlins, but Lilwaws did not die. What am I trying to say here? He did not give up. He did not go down without a fight. That's the phrase I was trying to say. It was stuck there in the back of my brain, but eventually it worked out. So Henri Deschain's going to finish up the pitching here for the Expos. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Cher Reynolds up now. Reynolds had quite the day for the Marlins on the on Loba's side of things, but 0 for 2 against Waz and his Expos. Got a 1-1 count here. Reynolds swings early there. Ooh, just a little outside. That is a 2-2 count now. Looking for that left hook. Just a little low. Looking for the left hook once again. That is sharply hit into center field. Way back, way back, way back. That is gone, and the Marlins, AI Marlins, finally have a couple of runs. It's now 11-2. Once again, Loba has secured the victory, scoring 20, having a 20-run run differential. And the Expos were only able to get 11 runs on their side of the game, so that's an easy dub for Loba. He improves to 3-0. Lilwaws is now 2-1, and that'll do it. 11-2 final score for Lilwaws and his Expos, but looks like the victor of this one is Loba with a 26-6 final score at the end of his game. Woo! My goodness. Quite the game for everyone involved. But yeah, should be about it for all of us here at the Backyard Sports Center. That is a final score of 20-9. Whew. Yeah, that should about do it. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time there's a match of the week. Not a whole lot's going on. The Gauntlet's wrapping up, of course. We'll see who gets to go into the Humongous League next year for online play, but stay tuned for possibly more rBBL action and all that fun stuff. Check out our Patreon and all that jazz. But for now, this is Alex saying so long from Playground Commons.